All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope all is well with you guys. Okay, I do apologize for my absence. I have not been able to put out any videos lately because I have been dealing with some energies that I had to clear. And when I say clear, I had to clear some negative energies, um, dealing with family members as well. I had to clear, so I had to do some salt rituals inside and out of my home, and of course with self. So clearing of energy is when it's negative energies, it's necessary to do that. It's very important because you cannot put out messages on a spiritual level. You cannot put out messages if you're not in a good energy or if you're dealing with negative energies. Okay, so with that being said, again, I apologize for my absence, but within that absence and understanding the clearing that was necessary, I also got confirmation from the Most High Mother and Father. And with that confirmation, it was as if I had a calmness that came over me to understand that it's not about how many subscribers you have, okay? It's not about getting out as many videos as possible, okay? That's not what this is about. Um, this is about awakening, okay? This is about authenticity while walking in my purpose, okay? And the purpose is to help people to awaken and to heal, okay? Because there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here on this planet. There's a lot of people who are unhealed. They don't even realize that they need healing, okay? We're talking about on a spiritual level, which is very serious, okay? So the clearing I've been doing, and I'm not only just a teacher, but I'm also a student in this. And I've been learning quite a few things and still learning and always will be learning. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you become a foolish person, okay? So we're all having this human experience, right? We're all spiritual beings, right? So dealing with negative energies is something very serious, and I take it very serious because I'm very sensitive to energies, especially when it comes to the spirit world. On a spiritual basis, I can pick up quite a bit of things if it's good or whether it's bad. I can pick up on it. And when I realize that I'm dealing with negative energies, I also know that there's clearing that needs to happen. And it's not easy to explain or to talk to anyone. There's nothing that you can really talk to anyone about to get them to understand, even if they need to clear negative energies, because a lot of people are not on that level. They're closed-minded to clearing of energy on a spiritual level. They're closed-minded to it. Um, People are so quick to call everything demonic, okay? But there's also information that I received, downloads as well, that there's generational curses that need to be broken. And again, you can't speak to everyone about that. Even if you can see it in the spirit, you can't tell them about it right away. It's like more of an observance. And you have to kind of try to stand in the gap for people because they're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of what they don't understand. And if they're not awakened to understand when it comes to energies on a spiritual level, how to clear that, especially if it's negative, if they're not open to that, you're going to have a hard time. You'll be in for a fight because, as I said, here in the Matrix, in this 3D Matrix that we've been conditioned to, people automatically want to revert back to, oh, you're not supposed to do that. That's demonic. But here's the thing. It takes a ritual to plant a seed, to plant a curse, for a curse to even take its place, for a curse to even take its form. It takes a ritual for that to happen. So it's going to take a ritual to break it. And that's the part a lot of people are not open to. So I found myself doing these things, doing these rituals to help to clear energy, negative energies. I was dealing with some family members with these negative energies, and I saw it clearly in the spirit, and it also came to me here in the natural, and I knew how to deal with it because I'm a very humble person, and I don't go looking for a fight. If someone bring it to me, I'm going to deal with it, and I'm going to end it quickly because I know how. And so dealing with these negative energies, it caused me to have to clear my home of items that have been given to me by this person or persons in my family that meant me no good. Um, they did not and do not have my best interest at heart and never have. And I had to allow myself to see that and deal with those energies as well. I had to clear my home of a lot of items, and that's another video, but that's something to uh, take into consideration when people give you things. If their energy is not right, or if it's someone who don't like you, if it's someone who has bad intentions for you, those energies can be invited into your home, which can cause a lot of disturbance in a spiritual sense, which will flow right into the natural. Okay, you'll start having issues with people in the home, whether it's daughter, son, a spouse, whatever. Okay, and this is what I've been dealing with, and I'm just grateful to the Most High Mother and Father that I've learned, and again, still being a student as well as a teacher, I've learned how to deal with these energies on a spiritual level. It's very important. Very important because, as it is said, naturally so, you can't bring a gun, and then someone else brings a knife and think you could bring a knife to a gunfight. Who do you think is going to win, right? That's the same thing in the spirit. You can't bring a natural item or a natural weapon to a spiritual warfare fight. It's not going to work. You're going to have to know how to fight spiritual warfare with spiritual weapons, okay? And that's how that works. And I realized through downloads in the spiritual sense that these were family members who didn't know that I was aware. They didn't know what spiritual level I was on. They don't have a clue because I'm a loner, first of all. I'm a loner, and I don't look for validation through people. I've been a loner most of my life since childhood. I was, I guess you could say, labeled as the black sheep, okay? Because I've dealt with a lot of bullying in the family as a child, as a teenager, in my adolescence days. And they still try to do that, but in a spiritual sense, okay? And again, as a student first and also a teacher, I know how to deal with these energies. So that's why I have not been putting any videos out, because I know you're not supposed to do that. You cannot do that. You must clear these energies. And I've been doing quite a bit of clearing. Also, breaking generational curses have been a part of that. And I've been working with that as well. And again, I am here to help humanity. If I can only just help one person, I need to be able to help someone understand what you're dealing with and how to deal with it on a spiritual level. Okay. I've also received dreams. Okay. And the Most High Mother and Father allowed me to see in my dreams who was for me and who was not. That's another video as well. But just to tap into or to give some, information on that, dealing with energies on a spiritual level and even in other dimensions, if you're not careful, you can get caught up in something that can be very harmful to you in the spirit. And I'm aware of that. And a lot of people are not. So that's why I'm here as well. See, the Most High Mother and Father is allowing me to see that this is your purpose. So in your purpose, also, you have to remain as transparent as possible, as authentic as possible, be as real as possible. Speak your truth. And it's okay to speak your truth. Again, don't worry about, validation from people. Don't worry about how many subscribers you have. Don't worry about how many videos you're putting out this week. We're not going to worry about that, because at the end of the day, that's not what it's about. This is about healing. This is about awakening. This is about breaking generational curses. This is about clearing energies, negative energies, so that you have the freedom to break these curses, because there's quite a bit that needs to be done. We're talking from generation to generation to generation to generation. We're talking 6 and 7 generations before us in this very moment, at this very time. Okay? So with that being said, I'm not here to tickle any fancies. I'm not here to coddle anyone or rub any bellies. Again, I'm not here to, get anyone to accept me or like me or get any validation. I don't need any of that, because I receive all that from the Most High Mother and Father, and I'm so glad that I do. I received that. And I looked for this when I was a child, and I could not find it, but I did realize, as I got older, I realized I was being protected. I was being protected because I had family members when I was a child who did not have good intentions for me. They wanted to hurt me, and I'm talking in a spiritual sense. They came after me. They were karmic family members, and I didn't know what was going on because I was a child. We're talking 6 and 7 years old, 8, 9, 10 years old, 12, 13 years old, and I had no idea what was going on. But I know I was having nightmares. I had people that was wishing bad upon me, that didn't want to see me thrive in life. Even my own biological father did not want to see me thrive in life, wanted to see me in lack, wanted to see me suffer. And it's sad. It really is. But as I grew older, I began to learn. And as my intuition grew stronger, I began to learn. And as my spiritual gifts grew stronger, I began to learn and understand why they were trying to do this. Because I have a purpose in life. That's why. But they can't siphon my energy. They can't siphon my gifts, because my gifts were not given to me by man. My gifts were given to me by the Most High Mother and Father. And I'm very grateful for that today. So I come to share with you guys, when it comes down to humanity, when it comes down to being honest, when it comes down to being authentic, when it comes down to truth, I did realize that there are some people here that are subscribed to my channel who thinks that I'm the male agenda, and I'm not. Okay, I was born female, and I identify as female. Okay, and that's a part of my truth. That's a part of me being authentic. Okay, and this has nothing to do with people. This is me loving the Most High Mother and Father and wanting to serve my purpose in a real, true way. Wanting to walk in my truth, because that's the only way I can help somebody else. When it comes to healing, when it comes to awakening, that's the only way I can help with that. As a student first, and then as a teacher, speaking from my own experiences. Okay, so like I said, I had a lot of clearing to do. These family members, they even had the nerve to call my phone. And I knew what was going on. I let them do most of the speaking, and I knew what they were looking for and what they wanted, what they were trying to do. But I let them know the truth as humbly as I could. But I also know that I have to stay away from people. I can love you from a distance. I don't hate anybody. I don't operate on that level. That's not something that's a part of my nature. So I'm not going to go into that and try to apply that to who I am, because I'm not here to hate anyone or hate on anyone. It's just not in my nature. I'm not for it. I'm for what's true, what's real, true love from the heart chakra. But I've had a lot of clearing to do from the root chakra and the sacral chakra, because a lot of people have been trying to siphon my creativity energy. And they don't think I know it. They didn't think I knew about that. And I knew about that through the Most High Mother and Father. I've gotten confirmation on that. And as I said, I had to make sure that I cleared those energies. Okay, and you will always need to clear energies. You will always need to continue to pray. You will always need to have affirmations to go by. You will always need to be a self-motivator. See, I've learned these things by being a loner. Okay, and I've also had to release people, family members, a friend. I had to release. They're no longer on my level. They're no longer, like they don't resonate with me at all, especially after I've learned the truth about you. See, you don't have to come and talk to me verbally in order for me to know the truth. I know it from a spiritual sense. I've been informed. Okay, so when it comes to the Most High Mother and Father, these are things when you have a purpose, and everyone has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a gift. Okay, you just have to learn what that is, okay? And so there's clearing that's necessary that will help you tap into your spiritual gifts. But you must allow yourself to break away from naysayers. Allow yourself to break away from people that don't mean you any good. Whether it's family members, whether it's friends, whether it's co-workers, whoever it is, you must allow yourself to break away if you want to truly be in your purpose. If you want to spiritually grow and also heal, you must be willing to separate yourself, because it'll be necessary for you to do it. It's very necessary, okay? So I don't look for acceptance from people. I don't look for validation. I accept myself. The Most High Mother and Father accepts me, okay? And I'm not here to make people feel good. I'm not here, like I said, to rub bellies and all this other stuff and to tickle people's fancy. This is not a game. This is something real. This is true. That awakening needs to happen. It has already taken place, but there's a lot of other people that need to awaken. And a lot of people that may go through spiritual awakening and they don't understand what's happening with them, because there's a lot of things that come along with it that'll start to happen mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically here in the 3D. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, like I said, I just have to make sure that I am being transparent. And I hope that you can appreciate that part, okay? So also the Most High Mother and Father allowed me to understand that my authenticity is necessary, because it's going to allow those who belong with me to be with me, and those who are not supposed to be with me, it would allow them to leave, because everybody is not supposed to be with you. Just because you got 100,000 subscribers or whatever, that doesn't mean everyone is for you. Some people can have monitoring spirits. Some people will be subscribed to your channel only to send bad vibes, only to be negative and send bad energy to you, wishing bad on you. So I'm okay with being authentic. I'm okay with being transparent. And this is just a start, okay? But I'm okay with it because I don't want anyone subscribed to me that's not supposed to be with me, okay? It's just that simple. Because I don't look to people. I look to the Most High Mother and Father, okay? They are the provider, okay? When it comes to me on every level, not people. So I don't look for clout. I don't look for, oh, I got this many subscribers, or how many can I get next month, or how many can I get next, no. No, it doesn't matter. The subscribers, we're not here for that. Okay? Making sure you have 50 videos this month, no. You want to put out a video and messages that is going to help people. messages that will help people to grow, to understand, to be aware, to awaken. Okay, and we're all on different levels, different timelines. Okay, so that's why I had to come on here and let you guys know, just to keep you informed, because to my subscribers that will stay with me, I appreciate you, and I want to make sure I am being transparent with you, and I do want to help. If there's anyone who has gone through spiritual awakening, if there's anyone who do need motivating, if there's anyone who wants to heal, because first you got to want to heal. You got to know that, first of all, you got to be able to allow yourself to see that there's something that needs healing. Before healing can even take place, you got to acknowledge that there's healing that needs to happen. Okay? And a lot of people are not ready for that. Low vibrational energies is very easy to come by, okay, because we live around that on a daily basis. But in order to change that and to step in something different, step into something real, step into high vibration, you got to be willing, because we all have free will, right? So you have to be willing. So to the subscribers that will stay with me, again, like I said, for those who may not have understood, okay, I am not a man. I'm not the male agenda, okay? Looks, hey, is who I look. I look like my dad. I can't do anything about that. I can't change that. But what I can do is be honest, because I had noticed that there was those who may have thought that. So I am not the male agenda. I am in fact a female. I was born female, and I do identify as female. Okay, so with that being said, guys, for those who may unsubscribe, okay, if this is where we part, thank you for the time that you was with me, and I hope that on your journey, I hope and I send out lots of love to you, unconditional love in its highest form. I wish you nothing but the best of love, joy, and happiness on your journey. And also, I wish you healing, okay? Because that's what the world needs, healing. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen, okay? And a lot of people, we just have to face the truth. A lot of people don't want to heal. They like what they do. And that's perfectly fine. That's their decision. We have free will, so that's their decision. So if you decide to unsubscribe, that's fine, because once again, the Most High Mother and Father have already alerted me and allowed me to understand you're going to have some that stay, but you will also have those who will leave you. And that's because they're supposed to. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, there will be more videos to come. If you can, be patient. I have some things that I am working on, so I can come as authentic as possible, so that I can come and get some work done to where we can heal. We can break generational curses. We can awaken and understand what's going on around us and how to fight. Because we're dealing with spiritual warfare, people. Okay? Seriously, straight up, we are dealing with spiritual warfare. And if you don't know how to fight, you're in trouble. You need to know how to fight. Okay? Because you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. All right? And you can't bring some natural item to some spiritual warfare fight either. You just can't. It's not going to work. You need spiritual things, spiritual weapons to fight off spiritual issues, okay? So when it comes to generational curses, if you choose to be involved in that, or if you choose to learn that, it will be a very, very good help to you. You'd be surprised what's going on down in your bloodline, dealing with your ancestors and dealing with, your mother's side of the family versus your father's side of the family. Okay, there's a lot of things going on when it comes to the bloodline. Okay, different rituals and soul contracts and things that have been signed in the spirit unknowingly and It has happened with ancestors during slavery time and things like that. They didn't know what they were signing, okay? And it's a lot of things that has happened back in those days that has taken a great effect throughout many, many years and is effective right today. And if you don't know how to break these curses, and you got to not listen to the naysayers about what's demonic and all that, again, if it's a ritual that started it, it would have to be a ritual to break it. Okay, it is what it is. And sometimes you have to allow people to go their own direction away from you, and you have to protect yourself and your energy from those people in order to get these things done, because these things matter in the spirit. It matters. And when you start to see the effect of that happen here in the natural, and you can cipher between the two, you can tell that it's necessary to break generational curses. It's necessary to use salt rituals to protect yourself, your home, your family. It's necessary to use rituals to break curses. It's necessary. Oh, but it is. And when you awaken and see that for yourself, it's amazing. It's really amazing when you connect and you're able to see, spiritually see. Okay? So with that being said, guys, I will be back, okay, in time to do more videos to get us started. I have been protected, corrected, and redirected. All right? And it's for the highest good. And I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. And I could feel the burdens lift up once I got rid of a lot of things and items and stay away from people. Sometimes it is what it is. You have to protect your energy. And if it consists of you staying away from people, you're going to learn that's exactly what you need to do. Okay? Spiritual downloads and dreams and things like that is very real. Okay? And so in time to come, we will get more into that. And we're going to get some work done. We're going to get some healing happening here. Okay, guys? So until next time, I want you to take care of yourselves and stay focused and stay prayed up. All right? And pay attention to what's going on around you. And hey, tap in, focus, see it for yourself, and try to understand. If you don't understand, ask the Most High Mother and Father to show you. Pray and ask for it. Learn to meditate. Clear your energy and ask. Okay? Because you will begin to receive. You'll begin to receive downloads. You'll begin to receive dreams that will show you the way. It will show you. Seriously, it will show you. Okay? So until next time, guys, I want y'all to take care. And I will be back with more videos.